the magic of marketing, where each week you get a hot tip to help you grow your business and change the world. I'm your host, Jennifer Trask, and this week we're talking about a really hot topic, and that is money. Money is a very, very hot topic for entrepreneurs, particularly those who are struggling to make it. And if you're struggling to make more money, and when you think about money, it brings up a lot of negative emotion for you, then I want you to make the commitment to make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, because it's really going to help you shift the emotion around money so that you can have more of it and therefore make more of a difference in the world. And also, I want you to know that I have created a downloadable PDF that you can take that is in direct correlation with what we're talking about today to help you move through the money so that you can create a better flow of it into your life. So make sure you do that after the video. But in the meantime, so the reason that we're talking about money today is because a lot of people find themselves with not enough of it, particularly if you are a self-help coach growing your business. So I want to talk about two key strategies that are going to help you make more money. And it came from ideas that I found in here, which is called The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist. And after you've watched the video and downloaded the PDF that comes with this video, then go order this book for your reading pleasure and to also help you move through this journey. Because one of the things that I do with my clients, if I find through conversation that there is a money block, that there are negative emotions around money, we work to get rid of those right away, because they will slow down your growth in your business. So the first thing that is really important in shifting your money mindset is buying into the belief that there is not enough. Yep, there's not enough of the green stuff in the US, the colored stuff if you're here, or Australia or Europe. And the truth is there really not enough? There's so much money in the world everywhere. Money is just paper, right? And they print this stuff every day. It's not that there's not enough money. It's that there's a mindset that there's not enough money. And I want to challenge you that if you are in your business and you keep thinking about how you don't have enough money, and you keep focusing on how you didn't make enough, you haven't reached a goal, you're focusing on how can you make more money, then that's one of the reasons why you don't have any more money. Because where focus goes, energy flows. So what's happening is you're focusing your energy on the not enoughness. And as you focus on the not enoughness, that's what you're bringing in, more of not enough. So the first thing that you want to acknowledge is that there is enough. In fact, I'm willing to bet if you're watching this video, you have a roof over your head, you have food, you have clothing, you have an education, you have a business, you have a computer. So you're doing a lot better than a lot of the world all of a sudden. And if you you want to remember that you have to do the best you can with where you are and then move forward. So it's great to have goals. I'm a big goal setter myself. But if you keep focusing on the fact that you're not at your goal yet, it's going to be really hard to get there. You have to focus from where you are and appreciate where you are, because what you appreciate appreciates. So in that theory, you need to focus on there is enough. There is enough. You are getting fed. You are watching this video, so you have internet access, and you have the opportunity to grow your business. So you got to do the best from where you are with what you've got to move forward. So this is the first thing. This is the first belief that is really important to break, because if you really believe there's not enough, then you're never going to have enough. In fact, even if you do make more money, even if you make millions of dollars, you're still going to feel like there's not enough. And wouldn't that be a terrible place to be, to actually have more money than you could ever need and still feel like there's not enough? So that's not what we want to have happen, right? So remember that there is enough. There's always enough. There's more than enough. And to appreciate what you have right here, right now, every moment, because what you appreciate appreciates. So that's the first one. The second one is intention. So let me ask you this. When you ask for money or you think about raising your prices, does it give you butterflies in your stomach? Do you cringe at the thought of having that conversation with a prospect about finally getting to the point where, well, here's the prices? If you do, then this one's really important for you. What I want you to do is sort of twofold. The first thing I want you to remember is that if you're a coach and you're providing a service for someone or even a product or a combination of any, I want you to remember the real value that you're getting, because guaranteed, whether you're helping someone with their fitness, their energy, their mastering their mindset, their business, their marketing, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You're helping them grow themselves and enrich their lives and helping them attract more abundance. And I don't mean abundance just in money. I mean abundance in any area of their life, whether it's love or happiness or health or spirituality or whatever. And it's really hard to put a value on that because your life is your life. You can't put a value on your health and your happiness and your joy. And ultimately, as a coach, that is what you are providing. So the first thing in order to break this feeling around money and asking for money is to remember you are providing a valuable service. And if you are talking to your ideal client and you know you can help them, then there's nothing wrong with asking for the money exchange in it because it's the value exchange and it's all good. The second part of this is intention. So what I want you to think about, imagine, or let me ask you this. I should reword that. Let me ask you this. What do you think would be more powerful? If you went to buy a pair of shoes and you handed over your money, and when you handed over your money, you were like, oh, you know what? I really don't need these shoes. I mean, I need them, but I don't really need them. And I really should be using this to pay off my bill, this bill or that bill. And but you know what? Oh, I really want that color. And you know what? Okay, just take it. And you give them the money and then, you leave and then that's it. So imagine that exchange of money, that energy flow that just happened between you and the retailer versus if you're at a shoe store and let's say you go buy a pair of Toms. And if you're not familiar with Toms, Toms is a company where if you buy a pair of shoes, they give a pair of shoes to someone in need. So you put your money over for the shoes. And when you give them the money, you think about, you know what? Not only do I get a pair of awesome new shoes, but somebody else is going to get a pair of shoes. And I'm happy that I can spend my money giving it to a company that is going to support someone else in need. And actually, whether you even buy from Tom's, even if you just bought from a company that doesn't necessarily give to a pair of shoes to someone else, but even in that exchange that you said, I feel that these shoes are going to bring me value and I'm happy to pay for them. And I'm excited to be able to wear them because they are going to make me feel good, which is going to make me feel better at my job or better somewhere else and bring me more joy, which is going to make me a more pleasant person to be around. You see where I'm going with this. So it really is about the intention behind money. And if you think about when someone's going to give you money in exchange for what you're going to offer them as a coach, it's really doing the world a service because I'm guaranteed if you're watching this, you are in this for a much bigger picture. You're not in business just to help yourself. You are in business to help change the world in some way with your special gift. And beyond that, I'm sure you probably give to charity. Whether it is $1 that they might ask you at the grocery store to give you towards a children's charity or something, or you put money in the bins, or you give to a charity regularly or sponsor a child or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm guaranteed you are out there or giving even your time and your service to others. When you think about the fact that your business is allowing you to create a lifestyle that allows you to be who you are and at your best self and always improving and moving forward and getting educated and going out there and being happy and doing your thing and giving, well, you know what? Money's a good thing. It's great that you have the money to do that. It's great that you have the money to invest, that you can, have the tools so that you can create systems, so that you can work more, so that you can serve more, so that you can go to seminars and hire coaches to get educated and to grow yourself and to grow your business and make a bigger difference. When you can think about money from that perspective, your intention around it changes and the conversation around money changes. And it makes it 1,000 times easier to be able to ask for money. It makes it 1,000 times easier to be okay with the exchange. Because you know if it's getting into the hands of you, you're going to do some good stuff with that money. And it doesn't matter the actual thing that you do with it, whether you're paying your bills, whether you go on a vacation, whether you give it to charity, whether you give it to your best friend, it doesn't matter. What matters is that it's helping you create the life that you really want and you deserve. And you're going out there and changing the world in your way. And that's helping the world become better. And that's when money really shifts for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to download the PDF that I put together for you. And I want you to answer the questions that are on it. And I even put together a quote for you so you could keep it up. It came from the book. And I want you to, I'm going to read you this paragraph because I think it's really, really powerful. It's from the book, The Soul of Money. Just to end things off here. It says, in the many years I've worked and interacted with people in the world of fundraising, whether they are people we would call wealthy or people we would call middle class or of lesser economic means, the experience of fulfillment and sufficiency becomes accessible to them when they take the resources they have at whatever level those may be and choose to make a difference with them. When they use what they have to support their highest ideals and commitments and express their deepest values, their experiences of their own true wealth expands. You see, you are already wealthy because you're watching this. Wealth is a very different definition for a lot of people. So it's really how you seem to shift it and look at it. And that's going to change the flow of money for you. It's going to allow it to expand the way it needs to expand so that you can go out there and make the difference that you want to make. And when you really look at money from that perspective, it becomes a whole lot happier and a whole lot easier and a whole lot more love and joy can come into your life around the topic of money. It doesn't need to be a negative experience. So with that, download the PDF. Make sure you go grab the book from Amazon after you downloaded the PDF. And then let me know what you think. How has this helped you? How has this shifted you? Have you thought about this before? Is there something else that you think is going to help other people? Let us know in the comments below. This is a really important topic for a lot of people. And the conversation around money needs to happen because if it doesn't, people are going to get stuck in the negative beliefs around money. But remember, it's just paper. It's just currency or coins. It doesn't have any meaning other than the meaning that you give it. So it's about changing the meaning around money. And when you can change the intention around money, it's going to change the meaning, and that's going to allow the flow to come to you. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, put in your comments below, download the PDF. Please share this video. It's really important information that people get out there and see this so that they can begin to make the shift. And with that, I will see you next week on the magic of marketing. Bye.